How to create a WordPress powered website using Hostinger? Let's get to it. What's up everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is David. So Hostinger has some of the most competitive prices around, and they are definitely the most cost-effective solution available. So perhaps you already have a shared hosting account with Hostinger, or you're thinking of using them as your web host. In this tutorial video, I'm going to cover all the little details that you need to know to get started with Hostinger and WordPress. Now, creating a website with Hostinger is pretty easy and straightforward, but it does have a few quirks that you need to be aware of, and that's what I want to cover in this tutorial video. I want to show you literally everything that you need to know just to properly get set up. So you're going to begin by getting a hosting account with Hostinger. Then I'm going to show you how to add on domain names to your hosting account so you can have multiple websites, how to register domain names at an independent domain name register, how to set up your SSL certificate, how to set up a professional email, and all the little details that go into creating a WordPress powered website with Hostinger. So if you're ready to get started, make sure to check the links in the description for timestamps and resources mentioned in this video. So let's begin.
Welcome to my laptop. Let's begin. So this is hostinger.com, and at the time of making this video, there is a Black Friday sale going on. So you can get 80% discount on a purchase price of a shared hosting account. Now, to sign up to Hostinger is very simple. On the homepage or up top here within the hosting tab, you can just navigate to a hosting plan. Now, I personally recommend that you just stick with shared web hosting if you're just starting out and you're just looking to create a website, blog, etc. Shared hosting account provides enough resources and tools to help you get set up and do what you need to do. Now, over here, you have a couple different options. We have single shared hosting, we have premium shared, and business shared. Now, I recommend the premium shared hosting. So the primary reason is that you can have 100 websites. So that just means that you can add on 100 websites. You have your main website, and then you want to start another website, you can, etc. Provides a lot of flexibility. Whereas the single shared hosting, it only allows one website. And for me, that's just way too limiting. And so right here, great price, and it renews at $5.99 a month, which is very, very competitive for a shared hosting account. You get a bunch of benefits too. So it's good for about 25,000 monthly visitors, which is just fine. Okay. At that level, you can start making money from your website, and then you could always just upgrade your account. Not a big deal. So that's why I don't recommend the business shared hosting unless you already have like an established website and you're looking to move over to Hostinger. Then that makes sense. So I would start the premium shared, then upgrade to the business when it makes sense. And then you get a bunch of helpful content along with it. So you get free email, free SSL, free domain name, Google Ads credit, unlimited bandwidth, managed WordPress, etc. It's really nice. Now, unlimited bandwidth, nothing's unlimited. So if it's 25,000 visitors a month, then your bandwidth is limited. But it's a good plan to start out. So anyways, go ahead and click on select to get started. All right, so now you can just choose a hosting period. So you have 1 month, 12 months, 24, and 48. Now, the value that Hostinger provides is that they provide just big, steep discounts the longer you get your hosting package for. So 48 months. That's ridiculous. That's 4 years. 4 years, literally 4 years of hosting for $1.99 a month. So totally up to you which one you want to go for. In general, I'd recommend the 24-month or the 48-month plan. So we'll just keep the 48-month selected as is, then come down here, then select the way you want to pay. I'm not going to insult your intelligence and walk you through how to pay for something online. You got your credit card, PayPal, or you can even use cryptocurrency if you want. If you have some Litecoin or Bitcoin you want to pay, totally fine. And then right down here, we have $95, $52, under $100 for a long period of time for shared hosting. It's really nice. Now, have a coupon code. You can also type in this coupon code right here. So we put in Web Pro, click on the plus sign, and then you get an additional discount. Now we're under $90, and that's it. So if you're going to pay with your credit card, which is what I would recommend using, go ahead and do that. Then click on submit payment. And then with your shared hosting plan, you do get a domain name free. So it's free for the first year. Then after the first year, you're going to have to pay a renewal rate. So anyways, when you're ready to get started, just fill everything out, click submit payment, and then you are good to go. Welcome to the HPanel from Hostinger. So this is how you interact with your Hostinger account. And this primary section is just the dashboard, so you can claim your free domain name. So again, with any type of premium or business hosting plan, you get a completely free domain name for the first year. Then you have to pay a renewal fee every year after that. Then over here, we have the setup tab. And so right here, it just gives you recommendations of things to look at, not essential, just things to be aware of. Then your emails that you want to add on to your account, and then the Zyro website builder, which you get a free trial of. So I have another tutorial video that you can check out if you want to see what that's all about. Now, I would recommend navigating HPanel with this primary menu at the top. So for hosting, the hosting tab just has your plan and then all your websites. You can add on additional websites here. You can manage each website individually by clicking on manage. You have your email accounts, so you can go over here to add on additional emails per domain name that you have added to your accounts. Domain names, you just allows you to register domain names through Hostinger if you want. Then we have servers. Under servers is where you're going to find your VPS plans and your dedicated server plans, and then SSL certificates. So with your business or premium account, you get one SSL. And then if you want additional SSL certificates, you have to pay for it and add it onto your account, which then you can apply to any type of website that you add on in the future. Then the website builder is access to the Zyro website builder, and then your billing accounts, and that is it. Add on domain names for your Hostinger account. So as you're registering your plans, you notice that like with the premium plan and the business plan, you could have 100 plus websites. Well, like how does that work? So navigate over here to the hosting tab, and then right here, you can add on an additional website. Now you actually need to own the .com that you want to register. So if you go over here and click on add website over here, then right down here is where you can add on a new website. So you just type in the domain name, and then you set a password for it, but you can't do that until you actually own the domain name itself. So what you need to do is two options. You can either register directly through Hostinger. So just navigate over to domain names and then click over here to find a domain name, and then just type in whatever you want to register. So for example, I'll just type in my super amazing website.com. We'll click on search, and then it's going to tell us whether or not it's available. So right here, the domain name is available, and it will cost $9.99 a year, and then it renews at $13.99. So if I go here to click on buy now, you can register for 2 or 3 years in advance through Hostinger. And then you have to pay an additional fee to add on Whois protection. So for example, if I wanted this to register for 3 years and have Whois protection, that's going to be an additional fee. And then it's going to be about $64 in total. Not bad, but I personally use and recommend a website called Namecheap in order to get my domain name. So let's go ahead and do that. Welcome to Namecheap.com, my preferred domain name register of choice. Now, the reason why you'd want to go through Hostinger for domain names is just easy, okay? Everything's tied to your Hostinger account. Everything's linked together. But I definitely recommend Namecheap because they have lower prices, and there are a few more steps to do when you register through Namecheap, but I think it's worth it for the amount of money you can save. Now, to get started is very simple. You just come over here to the search bar, type in the domain name that you want to enter. Now, always pay attention to anything underneath the search bar. For example, .com is only $5.98. You can click on that and then navigate over here, and it gives you this coupon code. So you can just go ahead and copy and paste this. Now, again, for any type of coupon code with Namecheap, you actually already have to create an account first and then search for the domain name and buy it, if that makes sense. So I would recommend creating an account with Namecheap and then using the coupon code. Then you get a nice discount. Anyways, to get started, very easy. So let's type in a domain name. So my super amazing blog. All right, let's go ahead and search for this and see if it's available. And then it'll come back and tell us, perfect. So right off the bat, we're already saving money, $8.98 a year. So let's go ahead and add this to our cart. There we go. Let's go to checkout, and let me X out of this. Okay, so right here we have our domain name registration, and we can come over here and navigate it and change it to 3 years, for example, and you get Whois protection for free. So on Hostinger, you had to pay extra for this. With Namecheap, it's just included. And so the total price is $26 instead of being $60 for 3 years. And with Namecheap, you can just lock in that low rate for up to 10 years in advance. So everything like a web host or a domain name register, there's an introduction rate, And then there's the renewal rate. So I recommend, if you know this is a domain name that you're going to stick with for a long time, just pay the $10 up front, or just register for 10 years up front, because you're going to save a lot of money long term. 10 years, $88, you can't beat that. And there you go. And so right over here, you can apply the promo code, for example. So I have new com598. We'll click on apply. Then it's going to pop up and say, well, you have to create an account first and blah, blah, blah. So that's why I said that. Create the account first, then search for the domain name, then use the promo code to save a lot of money. Register for up to 10 years advance. You get free domain name protection, and that is it. All right, so let's go ahead and add a new website to our Hostinger account using the domain name that we registered at Namecheap. So make sure you're underneath the hosting tab, and then go here where it says add a website. Then click on it, and there you go. So navigate to where it says add a new website. All right, so type in the domain name that you registered at Namecheap. So I'm going to type in vlogauthority.com. Then go ahead and set a password for this. All right, so it says website added successfully. There we go. So now from the drop down, click here and then select the domain name that we just added. And there you go. It's that simple. Now there is one additional step that you need to take. So you're going to see this popping up right here. Domain name status not pointing to our name servers. How to fix this. So go ahead and click on how to fix this. Then click on let's start. Then right here, it says change to Hostinger name servers. So name servers just map the IP address and a domain name to a hosting account. Really simple. So now you just have to navigate back to your Namecheap account, find the domain name that you want to edit right here. So this is Vlog Authority. And then you want to find where it says name servers, and then let's scroll down. Then you want to click the drop down, go to custom DNS, click on it. There you go. So name server 1 and name server 2. Where do you get that? Right here. So click on this, copied. We'll copy and paste this in, paste, and then do that again. So take this one, copy, and then over here, paste. That's it. That's simple. Then make sure to click on this little green check mark, and there you go. It's really that simple. Now you're going to have like a little warning pop up. DNS server updates may take 48 hours, blah, blah, blah. Honestly, it usually takes like 30 minutes. I've never had it take 48 hours, but it takes about 30 minutes for everything to propagate. So at this point in time, I would just wait, okay? Maybe get a cup of coffee, wait for everything to propagate, and then come back. Setting up a professional email with Hostinger. So once everything's set up, you've added all your domain names and your websites that you want to create. Navigate over here to where it says emails, and now we can add on professional emails, okay? And so with Hostinger, you have access to either business email or shared premium email. So shared premium email is completely for free. It just comes with your accounts. Business email is a little bit more feature rich, and it's really geared for like teams of people who like high traffic websites. You have multiple emails. Maybe you have like affiliates at your website, support at your website, hello at your website. You know, you can have a mobile app, multiple emails account, internal forwarding, domain name verification. You get a lot of more configuration on the back end. It's a little bit unnecessary if you're just a single person and you're just a blogger and just want to set up a professional email. The shared premium email is fine starting out. So let's jump into the domain name that we just added to our account. And to create a new email, just easy. Just come here where it says add email account. Go ahead and click on it. There you go. So the email address. So we'll type in hello at vlogauthority.com. Then we'll set a password to log into our email account. All right. And let's go ahead and click on create. And that's it. So right now, hello at Vlog Authority is live and is ready to go. Now, when people email you and you want to check your email, you have to log into Hostinger, and then you have to click over here where it says web mail. Once you do that, this will pop up. Then you just use the password that you just created to log in. So let's go ahead and do that. And there you go. So this is your inbox within Hostinger for your professional email, and it looks great and it's very easy to use. And that's it. And so, make it a habit to log in and check everything as appropriate. And it's really that simple. That's how you set up a professional email with Hostinger. Let's go ahead and install WordPress and our SSL certificate. So first things first, make sure you navigate to the hosting tab in the main menu. Now over here, just simply navigate to one of your add-on domain names, or maybe the domain name that you got for free with purchase of your shared hosting account. Now I'm going to install WordPress on vlogauthority.com. So I'll click on manage. Now, this is functionally similar to CPanel, just like how you added in emails. You just want to find where it says WordPress right over here. So go ahead and click on WordPress. Now we want to go ahead and install WordPress on this domain name. So go ahead and click on install, and then the application will load. And now just fill out the information as required. So your administrator username, your admin password, website title, etc. And then when you're ready, click on install. All right, so once you click on install, wait a minute or two, and WordPress will install on the domain name. All right, that's it. So WordPress has been successfully installed on your website. So right over here, we have force HTTPS. This is important once you install the SSL certificate. So install the SSL certificate first, then set force HTTPS. So all that makes it happen is that your website has to be viewed through a secure connection. So for example, if you navigate over here to websitecreatorpro.com, it's going to have a secured connection. So if we open up the domain name, so it's HTTP. If I try and view an unsecure connection, it's just going to redirect me back to the secure connection. That's all that force HTTPS does. It's actually quite important. But first thing, navigate over here, look for where it says PHP version. We're on 7.2. We want to update to the latest version. So go ahead and click on PHP 7.4 and click on update. Next, click on confirm. Wonderful. So the PHP version has been updated. Next is to set up our SSL certificate. So we have a secure connection with our website. So go ahead and click on the yellow setup button. All right. And then it says install SSL certificate. Select where you'd like to install an SSL, our domain name, right? Then click on install. Okay, so now it says your SSL is being installed for your website. In the background, HTTPS will be automatically forced on your domain name. And there you go. Okay. And so now we have force HTTPS already activated for us, and that's it. And now we're ready to log in to WordPress. Now let's go ahead and log into our WordPress website. So with WordPress, you can just navigate to yourwebsite.com/wp-admin. Okay. So let me just back out of this. So it'll be wp-admin, and it will take you to this login screen. Now, if you want to also know how to get here from within Hostinger, just click on hosting, then navigate to the website that you want to log into. You just click on manage. Then you have WordPress already installed right there. So then you can click on dashboard, and it will take you back to this spot that you were at previously. Then just click on edit website, and it will automatically log you in to your website. And so you have two options. I personally would recommend signing in. So you just type in the username that you set as well as the password that you created. That's basically it. That's all you have to do to log into your site, or you can just do it this way with Hostinger and click a button, and here you go. So welcome to WordPress. Essential settings for your WordPress website. So let's go through a couple things I always do with any brand new WordPress installation. So the first thing I want you to do is navigate over here to settings and then come over here to permalinks. Now, permalinks stand for permanent links. This is the URL structure of your blog post. So it's really important to pick the right structure, because once you pick a structure, it's really bad for SEO purposes to change it later. So whatever you pick, you're going to be stuck with for years to come. So just be careful. So what I personally recommend is that you either go with post name. So it's going to be yourwebsite.com/post name, or you can go with a custom structure, which is what I personally do. And I like the structure of /blog/post name because it gives a nice site architecture to your website. Either one is fine. Now, you should avoid dates in your URL unless you're creating time-sensitive content like a news-oriented website. And you definitely should avoid plain P = 1, 2, 3. That gives no indication as to what your website is about. So pick post name or go to a custom structure like /blog/post name. Totally up to you. When you're ready, go down here and click on Save Changes. Now, next we need to navigate to our plugins. So with your installation of WordPress with Hostinger, it comes preloaded with a lot of different plugins that we honestly don't need. So all-in-one SEO, we're going to go ahead and deactivate that because there's another SEO plugin I like. WP migration, that is to move a website from another web host over to Hostinger, which we're not doing, so we don't need. Monster Insights, we do not need as well. Now we have Hello Dolly right there. We'll keep Lightspeed Cache. Opt-in Monster is okay if you're going to be running email marketing and you want pop-ups on your website, but in general, we're not going to be doing that at this time, so we'll go ahead and deactivate it. And so WP Forms Lite I'll keep because that's a very helpful form for creating contact forms on your website. All right, so anyways, let's go ahead and select all of these to go ahead and delete them. There we go. All right, bulk actions, go to delete, then click on apply and click on OK. And there we go. All right, so now we need a few additional plugins. So the first one that I want you to add is called Smush. So let's type it in, it's literally called Smush. Now what this plugin does is it just optimizes any type of JPEG or PNG you upload to your website, compresses it so it maintains the quality, but it's smaller file size, so your website loads more quickly, and it does it automatically. It's a really helpful plugin. 1 million plus active installations for a reason. So go ahead and activate it once you install it. Now the next plugin that we need is an SEO plugin, and this is the one that I personally like. So it's called Rank Math. So type in literally called Rank Math. Over here, go ahead and click on install and then click on activate it once it's ready to go. There we go. All right. Okay, so now it's going to pop up with this onboarding process. We can just skip this, and I'm going to return to the dashboard. So you can follow along with the onboarding process if you want, not really that important. So this plugin does a few different things. It just primarily allows you the SEO, allows you to control the on-page SEO for any type of page or blog post for your entire website. So let's navigate over here to general settings. So this is where you're going to be spending a lot of time. So you have breadcrumbs over there. So if you want to turn breadcrumbs on for your website, you can do that here. Then you can just copy and paste this PHP function into your single PHP if you want. So what that will end up doing is just creating breadcrumbs right here. So, I personally like breadcrumbs. Not a big deal if you don't want to add it. And that's it. So let's navigate back to the dashboard and let's go ahead and open up a blog post. So you should have one blog post called Hello World, and for Rank Math, it's right over here. So the way you interact with the blog post is right here. So we have the gear icon, you click that, it disappears. Click it again, it reappears. And then this allows you to adjust the post details. It's like visibility, the date it was published, the URL, etc., and the category that you want to put the content in. And then over here, you have the Rank Math plugin. Okay, so you click on it, then you click on Edit Snippet, and then you can adjust the title, permalink, and the description of the blog post. Okay, so for example, if I type in Website Creative Pro, so the meta description is this right here. Okay, so that's what the meta description is, and you can do that for pages as well as blog posts, and that's done right here with the description. So when you fill it out, that's what you're adjusting. So anyways, let's click on the W to go back to our dashboard. Now let's go ahead and add in a home page and a blog post page. So to do that, you come over here to settings, and then you come here to, I believe, reading. There we go. So you can click on static page. And then for homepage, you click on whatever page you create that you want to be set as the homepage, and then another page that's to be set as the blog post page. So how do you make pages? Well, you have to come over here to pages. You only have 2 pages at the time. So you literally just have to come over here and go to add new, and you can just type this in as home page, for example. So if you want your website to have a home page, there you go. And now it's going to be an empty page for the website, but now you can design it with the Gutenberg block editor with the different blocks. So we come over here back to WordPress, we go over here to settings, we come down here to reading, then I can click on a static page, home page, and then set the home page right there, and I can go ahead and save changes. And now I have that dedicated page that I can design. And so it depends on the theme that you're using, but you can now design a homepage. All right, so how do you change the content for the actual homepage? You come over here to Rank Math, and then you come over here to General Settings. And right here, you come to Titles and Meta, there we go. And you want to navigate to Homepage. Now within homepage right there, so static page is set. So to add the SEO into the description title, go to edit homepage here. So now it'll direct you over here, and you can edit the title and meta description for the homepage right here. Okay, so if that makes any sense, so that's how it kind of works on the back end. All right, so overall, that's what you need to do with your dedicated pages. Now, one final thing is to navigate to your user accounts. And so over here is where your user accounts are. So you should have one account, which is the administrator accounts. And so if you click into here, once you're in here, you can set a nickname. So you can change a name to be something else other than like the name that you use to log in, the email associated with it, and then biographical information if you want, and then the profile picture, which the profile picture is currently powered by Gravatar. So you have to sign up to Gravatar over here. Then once you create a free account, then you can just add your email and add an image to be attached to a specific email. And that's how you add in an image. So when you see a blog like this, and you see a little image of me, that's being powered by Gravatar. And then when you come to the very bottom and you see this little section right there, this little bio, that's being powered by this section. And that's how it works on the back end. And this is also the spot where you can change your password to your liking. And let's click on all users again. And one last thing, you can also add in new users. So right down here, you have different like subscribers, contributor, editor, etc. So if you ever get to the point where you want to bring on writers, you can go ahead and bring on like an author. Author only has access to the blog post function on your website, so they can only create and edit their own blog post. Editor can edit all the blog posts. Administrator has full access to everything. So that's how it kind of works on the back end. Changing the theme for your WordPress website. So currently we have the 2021 theme installed, which is the default WordPress theme. And changing the theme allows you to change the look and appearance of your website. And to do so is very easy. So you navigate over here to appearance, click over here to go to themes. Okay, so currently I have 2 themes installed. So if I want to add a new theme, I just click on the add new button. And right here, this is the WordPress directory, and these are all free themes that you can install at the click of a button. You can also sort up top here by popular, latest, favorites, feature, whatever. Now to install a theme is easy. You just come over here, click on the install button, wait a few seconds for it to download and install the theme. Once it's finished, then you have to click on an activate button. So then we click on activate. There we go. All right, so let's go ahead and reload our sites. And there we go. We just changed the theme to something else. Now, I do recommend that you delete any theme that you're not currently using. So to do that, you just click the theme. And then right over here, there'll be a little delete button that you can click and delete the theme. Now, that's the WordPress theme directory. So there are premium themes. There are a lot of places to buy a lot of great premium themes. And so when you buy a theme from, say, like Envato Market over here, Theme Forest, you're going to download it as a zip file, and then you have to upload it to your website, okay? Because it's not going to be in the theme marketplace here, because this is free WordPress theme territory. So anyways, go here to add a new, and then go here to upload theme. Now you're going to download it as a zip file. So go over here to choose file, and let me click on this. And now we have the B theme, for example, zip file. Let me click on install. Okay, so now it's installing the theme that I just uploaded to my website, and there we go. So go over here to click on activate, and it's that simple. Okay, so that's how you upload a premium theme. Now, typically premium themes will have some type of like registration code, etc. So, just put that in as appropriate, but that's how you upload a premium theme, and that's how you change your design and layout to a theme within the WordPress marketplace. And finally, before we wrap this tutorial up, I just want to bring up the fact that you can remove SSL certificates and add them to other websites as you want. So for example, I'm under the SSL tab, and right now I have 4 SSL certificates on this account, and I have 2 activated. Okay. And so if I want to say I want to delete this website right here, it's like, actually, this is not a good idea. I want to delete this website and I want to add on a different domain name, whatever, but I already paid it for the SSL certificate for this domain name. Like, oh no, like I just wasted, like, no, it's fine. Click over here to go to manage. And then once you navigate over here, you can uninstall, and you don't lose it. It doesn't go away. You still have it. Then you can just reinstall it on a different domain name. Anyways, that is it for this tutorial.
All right, everyone, that's it for this tutorial video on how to create a WordPress powered website using Hostinger. Overall, I really like Hostinger. If you're looking for a great deal, you can't beat them. They have just simply the most competitive prices around for quality shared hosting that you can rely on. Anyways, I hope you found this video helpful. My name is David from websitecreatorpro.com. Thank you very much for watching and have a great day. Bye-bye.